Serena Sundell controls. Working with Jalen Glenn outside the perimeter. First feed down inside to Lee, and first bucket for Ayoka Lee. Rebound Cats. Walker top of the key, look down low, Lee again. And she is 2 for 2 early on.
They've recognized mismatches and where she needs to get the basketball to operate.
Sundell drives baseline, turned away by Cami Pepler, down low, Lee again. 3 for 3, 6-0 Cats early on. The Cats were just 5 for 25. That was really one area of that game, and you know Jeff Mitty would like to see improve.
And part of that is the ability for this team to be able to get out in transition, almost averaging just over 11 points a game. But those are the positions they have to do. You got to move Ayoka Lee out of the middle defensively, but now on the offensive end, she's deep, she's pinned, and it's an easy pass, catch, and finish.
But it didn't fall.
Yeah, can't get it to go. She has started every game so far this season, but right now Milwaukee struggling to be able to get anything going on the offensive end. This Wildcat defense has swallowed up their screening action, and they're making them pay with big shots.
Glenn gets the stuff on Jada Williams. And now Sides lets fly and hits.
In stride, and that's one of the things Terrence Sides has worked so hard on in her game, and give them that view inside.
Imani Lester into the paint, little fadeaway, doesn't get the roll. Sundell flies in, secures the rebound between 3 Panthers. Kick out Walker, she knocks it down.
Also count 5 assists, but regardless, she makes it happen. Second chance.
Back on the floor for Kyle Recklitz, back in the starting lineup as well, and out guarding Lester. 32 on 32. Whipped around for Walker. Into the corner, Sundell. Little spin against Baumhauer. A pop and a shot.
You can move Serena Sundell into that 2 spot and off the ball more. This is what happens. Her ability to be able to finish and go one-on-one. That's the beauty right now.
And now she gets it just outside the block. Lester pokes it away. That probably felt good. And now Bawalda lets fly and drains the 3.
But play the game off 2 feet, good things happen.
And Sundell's now the leading scorer in this game. She's got 10 points. Look down low. Lee's right there. Bawalda a little short. She was trying to shoot over Lee. That's the kind of matchup that the Panthers are hoping to exploit. Now Glenn wide open. You bet. Swung around Sides. Poindexter floats down low. Lee bodies up Hugh and hits the jumper. Bawalda's been one of the lone contributors so far for the Panthers. She spins down low. Taylor with a rejection.
Shots, that helps to really shore up that inside presence.
And even 50 points for the Wildcats in the first half, and they're not done yet. Sanchez comes away with the steal. Glenn trails behind her. Sanchez does it herself. Sundell goes around the Taylor screen. Sanchez wide open, didn't trigger. Feed down low. Taylor at the buzzer. It's 3 steals now for Jalen Glenn tonight. Pepler's looking for a bucket, 0 for so far. Long 3 try, and she hits it. And she needed that one.
And that's with confidence, and that's that step back to be able to create some space from the defender. Last year, she 1 week in middle of the season was the Horizon League Player of the Year. She was a member of the Horizon League all-freshman team.
Walker along the baseline. Floated low, Lee, left hand. Too easy. She must look like a skyscraper to Jada Donaldson. Baumhauer gets some space and hits a much-needed 3.
And that is the one thing she has not been able to get tonight, has been that space. You can tell its assignment sound, whether it's been Poindexter or Glenn. They have not given her those looks, but she's able to knock that one down, hand in her face.
2 more for Lee. She's got 21 tonight to lead all scorers.
These young guards a season ago, probably there were possessions and times, many spurts in games where they tried to do too much. Now you take what the defense gives you. That's open looks from the top of the key, and the friendly home bounce in Bramlage for Terrence Sides.
Thanks, Jake. Coach Minnie has been really pleased with Sides. She didn't get off to a great start against Little Rock, but she kept shooting. A year ago, she would have clamped down and stopped taking shots, but he said that she's had one of the best summers of any player that he's had, and he continued to say that he just loves where her footwork's at.
and force defenses that have to continue to guard you possession after possession.
Glenn lowers the shoulder a little bit, gets the bucket.
Old-fashioned three-point play, ball reversal, and Donaldson just gets her feet spun, gets turned around with a bump, and the floater finished by Jalen. We mentioned it at the very beginning, help and recover. You're going to see a ton of screen and cut action from Milwaukee. That's exactly what K-State did on that last possession. You get a block from the help side and make them pay for a three on the other end. And that they're not at the ends of shot clocks. They're all within the framework of what they want to do in execution.
Sundale didn't get the friendly bounce. Second chance, Sanchez, and she hits from the baseline right at the end of the quarter. With the help and the bucket, it is 87-33.
This Kansas State team has rolled possession after possession. They've got a big lead, or even a pickup game with your mom's team. All of that will only make you better. That's why she had a stellar high school season, got herself prepared last year, sitting out as a freshman.
She's had an all-around night as well. 9 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists for Zy Walker. Glenn from the wing, splash. Her third triple of the night. She's got 15 points. Lee, turnaround jumper is true. 25 points for Lee. Goes behind the back to get Fria Hernandez. Now Lester down low, under 10 on the shot clock. There's Maupin, she's got her bucket. And every Wildcat that has seen the floor tonight has scored.
Well, she understood the double team was coming. It's very simple. Two people are on you. Some constant motion right now by this Wildcat offense, even here late. I think it's been good execution. They've given themselves a chance for some easy buckets and have been incredibly active on the glass all night long, and they have made Milwaukee pay. 2 back-to-back games now with great rebounding efforts.
A possibility of 2 top 15 opponents next week in Las Vegas.
Yeah, I think that's a very good it's a very real expectation of this Kansas State team. No, before they get to that matchup, Kansas State will have their hands full with the Duke Blue Devils.
Spin from Walker, and it goes. What a night for Ziana Walker. 13 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists, and now K-State's got 109 points with under a minute to play.
She had 16 against Little Rock, now 13 here tonight. Consistency from the redshirt sophomore at that point guard position.
Maupin underneath to clean it up. 111. A career high tying 11 points for Taryn Sines tonight. 111 points for number 10 Kansas State. A commanding win over the Panthers, and the Wildcats are 5-0.